bought this particular house in 1997 at $75,000. Bought it at market price, and I'm taking it today and I'm selling it in November 2024. It's worth $380,000 to $390,000, and it's up for sale now. I'm going to make a lot of profit on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and do something called a 1031 exchange. I'm going to take the profits from this one, roll it into my next deal, not have to pay any capital gains tax, and it's going to be sweet because I could more than likely I could get 2 deals for sure. So in essence, when I go get these other deals, I'm not going to have to put any money down. That's what makes it so beautiful. That's what's good about real estate. This is my first home that I bought in 1997. And at the time, in 1997, we bought it for $75,000. And I'm not going to lie, I thought that was a whole lot of money. Actually, it was. Average homes back then were selling for about $100,000. Well, from $75,000 to $100,000. But I thought that was a lot of money. But having kids and a wife, I mean, I knew I had to do what I had to do. So this is our first home. I was working in corporate America. I was working in a plant, and it was tough. But I knew how to do what I had to do. But anyway, this is our first home. This is the living room right here. Something that kind of sold me was this fireplace. I know it didn't look all that impressive, but at the time, when houses didn't have a whole lot of these, to me, that was a lot. So brand new, it had a fireplace. That's the living room coming through here. Let me show you the bedrooms and stuff. But this is one bedroom right here. I remember I had my desk right here because I made this as an office. And then this was a bed right over here. So it's a nice little small house, about 1,500 square foot home. And then over here, I had my bedroom, another bedroom for my daughter and my son. And I remember here, me and my wife went to IKEA to go buy some furniture, and I just remember, we need to paint these walls. It wasn't this color, but it was like a Disney. And I got the idea of painting a Disney in here, so that was pretty neat for my daughter and my son. And then here's the guest bathroom right here. Nice little small bathroom with a shower and everything. And so here's the living room, which was a lot of space. Like I said, I wasn't trying to get a big home. I was just trying to get something small enough for me and my family, because we got tired of living in apartment complexes and throwing money away. So making a move to get into real estate was actually a big move. So anyway, we come through here. Here's the master bedroom. This is the one for me and my wife. Obviously, like I said, it's the master. It's got 2 closets, 2 sides at least, or 2 doors. This was something not very popular back then. So this is what got my wife this, and then also in here, the jacuzzi tub. This is what you call a jacuzzi garden tub. She really loved this. And actually, there's a button on here to where it has jets on here, or at least it used to. We fixed all this up, and it's got the stand-up shower. So that's what I like. That's all I wanted was a stand-up shower. And something that I liked about here, what we put in here later on, because I work so much, the security of having a alarm system. So we kind of liked that. That was pretty neat. Here's the backyard. We thought about putting a pool back here because this is a good sized backyard. I actually remember putting up that shed to put up all the toys and stuff that my kids had. So that was pretty neat. And you come through here. I remember having a little dining table right here. This is where we put the dining table. So we had gatherings like during the holidays. We'd have Christmas and Thanksgiving. When I could do it, that's another reason why I got into real estate, to get my time back. At the time, I wasn't able to spend a lot of time with my family like I wanted to. And then here's the kitchen area. Nice little kitchen area. My wife liked there's a lot of cabinet space, so this was nice. Countertops, and then here's where you call the kitchen, the nook. This is where we had the breakfast table at. We had breakfast here, I remember that. Those days don't exist anymore really as far as society. And then here is the laundry room. So this is where we had our washer and dryer, and you have your little connection right there. And then this is what I liked here, because I like the storage here. And that was pretty good back then, for your cereal and all your food and stuff. And you come through here, and here's your 2-car garage. So I kind of like that with the garage door opening. There you go. There's a tour of my And so what we did was later on, my kids got bigger, and I decided, you know what, we need something with more room. So I ended up, instead of selling this home, I ended up renting this property out. And that was the pivotal point right there. I decided, wait a minute, instead of me selling this, I can rent this thing out, and I can rent it out to Section 8. I started to learn that later on. And then once I rented this one out, started to learn the game of real estate and dealing with Section 8, I started getting cash flow. I said, I kind of like this. So now I started to buy another one, and then another one, and then another one. And then eventually I kept buying so many. At one point in 2008, we had 35 single family houses. So yes, you can still do this. You don't have to have the best credit. I was working at corporate America. I was working at a plant, so I was working 12-hour shifts. It was not easy. But my will to make it and to succeed was far greater than my fear. So anyway, it started off with this home, not having a clue that I wanted to get into real estate, but I was willing to take that chance. I was willing to get my freedom back, to spend more time with my family and my loved ones, and that was the change. But anyway, this is my first single family house. We're putting it up for sale, and it's going to be a journey that I want you to follow me on, and I'll be filming to let y'all see step by step on what I do and what takes place in the process. A few videos I'm going to show y'all after I sell it. I'm going to take y'all through the title company. You're going to see the process and how it works, and you're going to follow through this journey with me. Yep, definitely am.
So what's some advice you can give to beginner investors in today's time, 2024?
Something that I can give to beginner investors, I always say, get as much information as you can. Don't go out there and buy real estate and just try to figure it out on your own. You really need to follow somebody or learn from somebody that you know, like, and trust, like me, Eric Young. That would be a good start, but you need as much information as you can before you even get started. That's the key. And don't worry about your credit, so to speak, and how much money you have, because there's creative ways to go out there and buy properties. And you don't have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started, because people have this myth. You got to make sure they're successful too, and they're teaching you today's, methods and strategies. Back in the day, I was learning from Carlton Sheets, and he had this, what you call assumption loans and wraparound mortgages. If I was still following him today doing that method, it wouldn't work. There's so many different, better and more up-to-date, advanced information out there. So make sure you get the right information. A lot of people out here are talking about real estate, but they're not really showing anything. So you just got to be careful out there. What's good is that they can show proof, like being inside the properties, engaging with people more. That's how you show proof. Materialistic possessions is not really proof. But when you can be inside of a property or something like that, that's proof that they're actually doing it. So that's what you want to look for, which a lot of people are not doing that.
And proof, if they're selling a mentorship, shouldn't they have proof that they've helped someone of some sort?
They should have some type of testimonies, but also what's even better than that is if they have like a money back guarantee. If a mentor has a money back guarantee, he's standing on his word, and the main thing is the risk is on him and not on you as the buyer or the purchaser of the program.